Well, good morning, everyone. It's another morning, and we're still in Texas. And as we promised yesterday, look who we have. Bob and Nancy. God, I'm having a brain freeze. Novak. So don't laugh at me. Anyway, so Bob and Nancy, thanks for coming on.
Oh, thanks.
And you guys now are living in Texas.
Yes.
And just down the street from Dave and Susan.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Phenomenal. It's so interesting how the Lord has led you guys.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You were just telling me, so this just remind me, in case people didn't see yesterday, where are we exactly?
We're in Georgetown, Texas. We're about 30 miles north of Austin, the capital.
Okay, of Austin, yeah. And our folks, last night on earlier show this week, we were in downtown Austin looking at bats.
Wow, I understand.
And I think you haven't seen the bats
No,
yet.
I haven't.
Anyway, listen, you guys, as the Lord is starting to lead you, you kind of had a criteria that you wanted to make sure you had a good place of worship to go to.
That's correct.
So tell them what you told me.
That was number one on our list. Actually, we were looking over the country where we wanted to retire. Nancy grew up in California, and we lived there for 40 years prior to moving here. And it came down to two places, and we visited here. And that Sunday, we went to church, and we found a church we really fell in love with. And that sealed the deal for us. That afternoon, we made a commitment to move here.
Well, I so appreciate your priority like that. And just to remind folks, you might remember Bob and Nancy, I hope you do, from numerous years at Laguna Woods campus. Bob, you were our security.
I did. When we first joined Saddleback Church, my first was a food pantry at Lake Forest. And then I shortly after volunteered at security and started at Laguna Woods.
And you kept the peace so well at Laguna Woods. We had no break-ins whatsoever. And but then you ended up being with security with Rick Warren.
Yeah,
for quite a while.
At Lake Forest, yes.
Yeah.
Right until we moved. My last assignment was the 40th anniversary.
Oh. So we're going to put a picture up of Bob with Rick, and actually it's Rick with Bob. And Nancy, you were always involved at Saddleback in our counseling?
Yes, counseling. I started out with the Grief Share program.
You did? Mm-hmm. One of our best, I feel.
So it was very fulfilling. And then from there, I went on to get the Saddleback training to become a Christian counselor. And so I enjoyed that so much. It was so fulfilling, and it just, Jesus led me in a path that just meant so much to me, and it still does. I still have that in my heart.
And I'm just praising the Lord because you just shared with me that He's allowed you at Celebration to continue fulfilling that heart passion of yours. I mean, the name has changed. What do you call it now?
Well, it's Celebration Church.
I know, but
I'm a coach.
She's a coach. She's a coach and not a football team.
No. I'm a coach, but I only coach women. And I'm coaching right now as we speak. And I'm just so happy to be involved again because it's just, it's so wonderful when other Christians get together and we can talk openly, we can talk about their problems, and we can minister to them in a way that maybe wouldn't happen otherwise.
So true. It's so true. And friends, if what Nancy has said kind of stirs your heart and you say, I'd like to do that, well, the reality is you can. Because that training program at Saddleback, which is going to come up again soon, it's free. And how many weeks is it though?
It's almost a year. It's 10 months.
10 months.
10 months.
So it takes full commitment, but on the good side of that is if you ever request counseling, you're not getting put with somebody that isn't prepared and trained for it.
Well,
I mean,
at
they're good at that.
Saddleback in California, there was a waiting list of 200 people that wanted counseling.
Okay.
And we did not mandate that they had to be church members
Yeah.
or even Christians. They could come to us, and then we would celebrate if they did become Christians.
Yes.
So it was a big program, lots and lots of counselors, lots of people who wanted to talk to us.
But my point I just wanted to get across is though, that because I can think of numerous people, even Laguna Woods campus, that if they had that training,
Yeah.
they have the temperament and empathy that I think they'd make good. And we still have people, we have a good number of Saddleback Laguna Woods people who do still minister. I mean, Nancy has moved here, but there's others in our own congregation that minister. Most of that's done up at Lake Forest campus.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so here you are in Texas now.
Yes.
And how's life different, Bob?
Well, it's much slower pace. Everything's
Is it?
laid back. We're sort of out in...
Are you missing the freeway traffic?
Not at all.
No?
Yeah, I drove to the airport the other day and it took me 25 minutes.
Oh, that's not right. That's not right.
No, we really love it. It's I grew up in the Midwest, and it's very much like the Midwest. We have the change of the seasons. The winters are pretty mild, except for the last one. And we just love it here. The people are so friendly and so nice, and
Yes.
great neighbors, and a good place to live. It's been an easy transition. We miss Saddleback, though, and we're sorry we missed Lou's 100th birthday party.
Oh, he missed you on that too. But it's so neat that for me, you put the Lord in this whole thing, just like the Knoxes did, really. Mm-hmm. And so I just feel like he is guiding your steps. And there might be people here. And by the way, did we say that you're now in the parking ministry here?
Yeah. It's
I think we missed that.
I actually am working with the parking ministry and another one of the pastors in one of the outreach programs. They also have a campus in Mozambique, so I'm helping them with some of it. It's a church and a
Kind of
school.
like us in Berlin, let's say?
Yes.
Yeah, it's in Mozambique, and they have great school from kindergarten through 7th grade, plus a full-blown church. It's amazing.
No kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have others internationally?
No, one in Italy, and then they have 3 campuses here.
Oh,
in
okay.
Texas.
So that's a pretty significant ministry. This is such a growing area. I mean, as we drove into where your house is, I can't believe the construction of the new units that are. Yes. You're going to have lots of outreach opportunities here.
Yeah, they're building like crazy, and homes in the Austin area are not on the market. There was an article in the paper last week, and this one house showed up. It was over $1 million. It sold for almost $1 million over asking price.
Oh, gee.
It's crazy.
Well, that's getting crazy.
Yeah.
Do you have any last word or anything that you would like to say to your former friends and church mates?
We miss you. There's so many people in California that we miss, but we hope to have a few visits to California and get to see everyone. And our hearts are with you, and we just praise the Lord that we're here in Texas, and we love being here, and we're so grateful that Rick and Diane have come to see us.
We're not moving. I just gotta say.
We'll see.
Okay.
Okay.
How about you, Bob? Any last word?
We miss y'all. Saddleback is a great church. We feel so blessed for the time we had at Saddleback. There's so many resources there that you need to get involved in. And don't be new for long. Pick a ministry and serve. It'll be so rewarding for you.
Good advice from 2 very good friends. Thank you, everyone. Hey, we'll see you back with another show tomorrow. God bless.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Beautiful day, it's wonderful. This is the day.